Modes. When you play modes, that's when the money comes. So, I guess that's what you. That's all you need to know. Okay, so this is what a mode is. You take a major scale. So first you have to know major scale. Let's say it's C major. I just played it in this one little position here. So another name for a C major scale is C Ionian. So even that scale in itself has another name. It has a mode name, and that is C major. Or sorry, and that is C Ionian. So C major and C Ionian are the exact same thing. Now, if I take those exact same notes, but I start on the second note from the scale and go from D to D, okay, what scale am I playing? Same scale, playing C major. But this has another name, and that other name is D Dorian. Okay? And I can just keep going with that. If I started on the third note of a major scale, so that'd be E in this case. Now I'm playing what is called Phrygian. So that'd be E Phrygian because I'm starting on an E and I'm ending on an E. Okay? So again, same exact notes as C major, but I'm starting on an E and I'm going to an E. And I could keep going. So just to cut to the chase, you have C Ionian, D Dorian, E Phrygian, F Lydian, G Mixolydian, A Aeolian, and B Locrian. And then you're back to C. If you want to use the modes, while you're improvising, you're not gonna just play D to D or E to E and so on, right? So let's say you're playing a modal song, and let's say it's called So Whatever, and it's over a D minor drone, okay, and then you hear some solos over it. So if I have a drone going, that's when you really get the sound of a mode. So what makes more sense to me is thinking major scales, but over certain chords are what get you the sound of a mode. So if you play C major scale over a D minor chord, that's what is going to give you the sound of D Dorian. And that's the only place where it really makes sense as far as the music that I play. It's all about the context that you're hearing those notes in. So it's not so much important to memorize like each mode, rather learn your major scales really well and just know where the name of the mode comes from, so that you know which major scale to play. Where this is not helpful at all, I will say, is, or where this is less helpful, is when you have chord progressions. Because if you have chords or harmonies that are moving a little faster, like let's say 2, 5, 1 in the key of C. So if you have a D minor, going to G7, going to C, it's not super helpful to think D Dorian to G Mixolydian to C, Ionian. Mostly because you're just playing the same notes over and over again. I'm playing C major, C major, C major, and it doesn't really add a direction to your lines or really address the harmony specifically in a way that you would expect to hear if you were improvising over a jazz standard or something like that. It would end up just sounding kind of general. So it can work, and most of the notes are going to fit, and it will sound consonant, but it will sound a little, I guess, out of character, as opposed to addressing the harmony. So a lot of those notes were the same. They were out of C major, but it's about the notes that you land on at the time that the harmony is changing. So, like the third to the third to the third. Yeah. I don't know. Does that help? I don't think I've ever helped anyone learn what modes are. I think I've just gone through all the years just confusing people about what modes are. God, I've lost a lot of energy since I started. Oh, God. Maybe I should try this again.